Greetings to all comrades of the APC. Me na comrade OrWanKaSu, and this na the APC online TV platform. This na the mouthpiece of the diaspora. This program, the program we then call the Upfront one-to-one interview with all comrades, them with comrade OrWanKaSu, about their aspiration for various positions them within the APC. This na for give an opportunity to all comrades them for talk to we about who that exactly them be and which they don't do for the APC and why they vie for them various positions them they are. So with me today, I get somebody where they aspire for a key position within the London chapter. And this person, now household name within the APC, UK and I. And of course, the person we can always come up with some periodic messages them, audios them for giving the dynamics of how the APC, the activities that they play from your own angle. Everybody get their own angle, so they come up with their own, messages them. This guy gets a unique form and a unique angle where it come up from. But without spilling everything out on the table, I want to make the comrade Intercept come live and make it tell we who that's not him. Over to you, sir.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. This is now my brother again, Ahmed Hassan Bangura, aka Mufti. Me, na the financial secretary for the APC UK and Ireland branch, outgoing. Today, I'm so happy for a one-to-one with OrWanKaSu, the coordinator for the UK and Ireland platform TV. Me own take care today at the Aspire for the APC London chapter financial secretary.
Wonderful. Wonderful, Mr. Mufti. The Ahmed Hassan Bangura, aka Mufti. And of course, we all know some of you audios them where they come out, where they call it London Parrots. And the whole of the APC family don't hear them audios there, so with the London Parrots, we give you messages them in in different formats. Today we get you aspire for the position of the APC London chapter financial secretary. Now, everybody go be interested because this position a very key position. Now you the financial man. Now you the kind of like monitor the ingoing and outgoing of we finances them inside the accounts at the London chapter. And anything we get for do with the money, the financial minister, brother one in a very important person. So aspiring for this position is very key. We go on for know who that's now is Mufti, which I Mufti born, which I Mufti come out, and which in a track record before ever we go make a decision for vote for him. So over to you. Tell me who that's now the Mufti, Mr. Ahmed Hassan Bangura. Over to you.
Oh, thank you very much, OrWanKaSu. That's a great one. Anyway, me, just like I don't tell you, my name is Ahmed Hassan Bangura, aka Mufti. And me own people like me daddy, he come on a pit for my poor. And me mama in come on a sandaloko na kamaluton. So, my own background, I learn more of Arabic, English, until I come to the UK, I study, then I end up forget a degree in business and management. Around 2016, who find it fit for say, yes, if bad people are no more to go inside politics, the good one then take the back seat, then at the end of the day, and the bad people and therefore can rule we. So step up. Then I joined politics in the UK. Then, fortunately, because of my inputs, everybody may like me. They say, okay, now we want you, lady, in the youth wing. At that time, we'll not get like age gap. Even though as old as I am, we then put me in the youth wing for just see my performance luckily, I happened to be the financial secretary for the youth wing. At that time, things were tough. 2016, an election was coming very, very closer. So na battle no me easy. Tell me can the party me need money. And me your responsibility now for make sure say members and pay the dues. So it was tough, but the method we apply and the way we made the cajou people for them pay, at the end people and pay. We apply the soft way of collecting political money and the harsh way. The soft way will call you, talk to you, encourage you, tell you, say, this list we can do so now, 20 days at this forum as a youth wing, we want everybody for contribute. At the end of the day, that's not the soft way. People are beginning to cooperate. Then some other stubborn one them because politics, people like you want just pass behind the back door. This is where Mufti make an impact. They will begin to encourage you for saying now where people person pay £5, will they put in him on the list and will they post them back on the forum and people and begin to object. No, this for be confidential. Where confidential where? Confidential where then go on track record, then go on transparency, they want accountability. Look all man see what they pay. Look all man see what they pay. But this come to a norm wherein everybody's scared now for saying no, that list I want them name did it. So people are beginning to pay. This is where but as time goes on, I will tell you more about myself. For being a financial secretary in the UK and Ireland branch was a challenge. Because find people like ABC, they give them money for keep, people that contribute money, they eat up. Without the work, say nobody. They end up happening, and then social club them, and then gathering them. So we as a youth wing, we find our fit for say now we owe money there. Let nobody know eater. And Mufti will trust you. Because you like Muslim business, so we believe you to our own money. This is where the financial secretary come in my head. And today, I still look at the bigger picture for see I want aspire for the APC London chapter financial secretary for make sure see people the money they that is safe hand.
Okay, fantastic, good submission. So based on your activities, then where you can join politics, and after you don't get your degree in business, I
And
think business and waiting
and marketing.
and marketing. Okay, and then you decide for join politics, and based on your activities, you work and the trustworthiness in the community, then choose for bring you can inside the youth wing for make you come do some work with them, and you end up for be the financial secretary where you handle the money and you're able for help them with membership drive for make people and pay them subscription. So looking back from this position we all within the APC youth wing, you know, in terms of successes, what you go, how you go rate yourself in terms of the successes as a financial secretary? We're not able for account for every money. We're not able for gather the money just because you talk say yes, you play a role. The soft politics and the hard politics for make people able for bring kind of money. Waiting at the amounts of successes them we go rate yourself as for this position also where you be all at the youth wing.
OrWanKaSu, this I not go get no fear, not to boast, man, inshallah, bismillah. When you tell us it's part of honesty, I can just say I go and apply the condo style. Condo na man. So we condo can come out from palm tree. We follow. So man, let look the distance where the condo come up, you can't follow. It is fishing no more na easy tax. Because and people need the praise it is condo na man. It is praise himself. One of the track thing they will do. Because we in the youth wing, we finance young man and the people and the way say old man they work and man and the way they're ready for spend. But that way of talking to the normal possible for motivate them.
Yeah.
Now I come back on every Ramadan, we pray they reach, we get that money in the youth wing. That money they if now 1,000 all man pay that £1,000 they go na free turn, they buy rest, they give all the people them for let them eat na the party office. We do na the youth wing. Then when Christmas business reach again, we contribute for the Christmas, then we'll do the same thing. Why? Because we just want to adopt in a way that for same money, politics, not for just can't eat and go. This is where we step in as youth wing.
Now,
yes.
Now, under who that in leadership, you
now Malcolm Conte at that time.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, under Malcolm Conte.
We learn a lot.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. No bad. So Mufti, you think say this London chapter because now this London chapter, everything in accountability, everything in transparency. Yes, you don't do very well under the leadership of Malcolm Conte. So now, what make you feel say we forgive you this position as a, we for vote for you for this position as a London, chapter financial secretary.
Yeah, one of the things that I believe say are fit for this position, me track record, accountability, transparency, and the honesty. Because you need to go give person money for keep post we dey go keep your money in honest. This we don't see, and just like I dey repeat all the time. We don't see the country project them will come. See this now for do so thing for the country. Then one man go see the eat all. But forget people who they're honest. We be see the honest, then kind of politics will let that country, everything will be okay. And most of the thing we don't see, and that party, that country, the party we work na HPC. Always with them kind of party, na power, then go do hard, then go work any angle for make sure it's in the and the only way they can do them now we then get productive young individual and wouldn't be say the young style of doing things is very, very unique. Because me, I not allow them money fool me. Me, I always be full money. Because if you allow them money fool you, then we will do the work for the people then. Because be a politician, be somebody, be say they keep somebody money, one if be very, very honest. And it come to a time wherein when they make big meeting them, they need that person who can pray for them. We have people who they land, but not all man will show up for say, yes, I will make that dua. I stick my hand up. Since that they gave me a nickname Mufti.
Because I remember the late man, the very first man they call you Mufti when late Abbas.
That's correct. You are very correct.
Abbas, now the first way they call you Mufti, we don't pray down, we don't make you do out and down. They blast you Mufti. Yes, so from that time day, me self begin they call you that name day, and anytime I save your name, if I not put because I MBO, I don't what's it?
MB Roy.
MB Roy now, MB Roy. That's what I'm doing. But from that time, I best begin call you Mufti. Now Mufti. Now they put on me.
Yes, yeah, you're quite right.
Yes. So, indeed, the financial sector position, now a big position. So, in terms of the contest itself, who that don't contest for this position? Yeah, so we gonna for go to the race.
Yeah, so far no get no idea yet, but get somebody who under say in they go for the treasurer because we didn't know for just collect, give account, then somebody they keep with all the password for outside the money they did. So maybe your role, just like I tell you, that documentation, the money they come in, the money they go out. So, but for now, if anybody come out, say this now all my right, but it will find it very difficult for the Mufti in this field because we accountability in our own style of doing things.
So you don't declare where people don't even come up yet. Now declare.
Yeah, because I don't declare for secretly because the form don't go already to me, brother. When I don't call against self, not on legal, as a legal. Okay. So I get confirmation from another comrade for say he formed the under process. So I just people that urge me Mufti because not like to say I just sit down and say I want to do and because we want to take the back seat. They say no, you can't take the back seat, Mufti. You're still young. You haven't done nothing yet for the country, for the party. We need you. You need for sure. We want you to still continue that financial secretary in a higher level. So I think about I just find and say it's fit at least where people need you. It means you're doing the right thing. That gave me the inspire to say, okay, I go aspire for this position. If anybody say interested. Say this now democracy, anybody free for do what you want to do, but at the end of the day, we find it difficult because we get the London Borough because we, as a man who is studying business and marketing, I will market my own business at the seller. Like a kinder, the seller, yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, that's good. This position here, so you find out, say, the consultation we talk about now, so the secrets. Consultation we do for declare to people and say you want this. So now which one for the camp then? Because we already say we get the A team, we already say we get this camp, that camp. I don't know who that you don't speak to and which one are the camp that way you align yourself with.
Yeah, over the months, over the weeks, over the days, people that call me, then they call me for their own intention. They want to aspire, they need me support. So we as a politician, we person can't tell you something, therefore just pray for them. You will get his support. But in terms of camp, Mufti just there around first the watch. I don't want to get myself into any camps. Then at the end of the day, the camp not be as successful. Then we all fail. Life, more time there for fighting your own battle. That cabal, they don't do an fruit. You need to work. Yeah, back in the UK, if we they do cabal, it will find it difficult. And at the end of the day, we all go begin to shame to ourselves. So that's why I just stay in my own little corner for the past month. And I go see like Mufti go very, very quiet because I observe. But I'm observation, the people that call me back say, no, you need to go and aspire. So I don't consult few people and few leaders, them, few elders, them, and they tell me, say, Mufti, we have your blessing, just go for it, we'll support you. That's all politics, is just consultation. Like what do they do so now is open up consultation. Who are they watching? I go say, so this guy and your position this, because sometimes they see they pass up and up and up. They don't know what you've been doing behind the carpet, under the carpet. But at the end of the day, interview like this will expose a lot of things. It's not like about bragging, but the things that I don't do, because that's politics. You therefore can outline things that I don't do. At least if not good one, then a lot of people back then will copy the goodness for say politics will therefore can help the poor, help the country, help the party for make sure see what you plan, what in our manifesto we're able to achieve them. They make sometimes most good party then they look for them, people will be say they do well, and then people then can encourage them. Then for kick up, for we crowd control is our own style. Because
So,
Motaman, if they put you for say can't talk here, you able control the crowd. We don't do a not to 110, not to 210, not to 310. We they tell you say Mufti, you're gonna be the person to lead this prayer today. I never get panic because I know say blessing from Allah for 1 million people and they would educate person then just choose it and say can't snap. It means there's something there God is trying to tell you, and that's where we just keep following and see at the end of this race.
okay, fantastic. Mufti, this financial secretary position we dey aspire for, so involved, because nowadays now the technology don't improve so much so that people in the give live updates, or then they get live notification of the finance system of the account, how money they come and go from the account. Wetin you don't sort of see how you go able for which kind of system will you go want for implement inside this position, we go make if somebody drop money today inside the account, you go see the money straight away, and then you go send notification to the person for say yes, your money has been received, thank you very much, and give them people and the notification say yes, the money they save inside the account. Which you don't put in place with regards to that.
Because for me, the reason this is one of the things that this will make me more aspire. Because somebody for like putting money, they not get like acknowledgement for say yes, your money don't enter. This are the money you don't pay so far. These are the months you don't skip so far. Because these are all things I can think of. Now, in terms of technology, I'm not 100% perfect, but I'm very inclined. I know for work my own areas. We will make sure see if I be like a financial section at this branch, I will make sure see we person pay money just like I talk. At least legal to see how much you don't pay and how much we don't receive the money for so months. Because if that ended to happen and then back like every month, we for able to forget or update how much money so far we don't contribute in terms of monthly subscription and the new membership in the back they enter. Because if you do that thing, then the people are happy about the politics. But if someone give in money, they need to get any feedback for say this is what you've been paid and this is your balance and this is all because now we don't live in a world where we see technology. If we make things simple for we want to go back into the hard days. This is my own take.
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Okay. So in terms of this, how often you think it would be the best time for beginning key account? Because inside this UK and Ireland branch, we can get clear disputes among certain group of people that within the branch will not been quite happy with the way the branch will handle the finance system, and then we want an audit team for can audit we account. Whether that may happen now or not, or whether they ongoing, I'm not quite sure. But how often you think say you for the updates, the comrades then? whether money coming, money not coming, how often you think so you go for the updates them for the money, the account with the money that will come in and out.
Yeah, just like I suggest, if it happened for I'll be like the financial secretary for this London chapter, I believe a month notification, I think, is enough for this to start with. We will see say people are more interested about that. That they encourage you more for do to pay the monthly subscription. Maybe we say every fortnight. Because for me, in Atiwa, I don't get used to, you know.
We've been got issues with
I come to that one.
accounts.
I come to that one because we don't notice there was an issue like updates wherein they say, okay, they never for can audit them. But just because they get like a track record, how people may pay, at the end of the day, they not encourage that audit to like take place. Because if it take place, but will come away, it will be shameful for certain individuals. And we will make sure say then kind of thing that not happen. Because if I be financial secretary, I therefore get me deputy, not to migrate for operate. We will make sure say that no go happen. The lapse the way the big one that we don't do, we no go one do, then lapse the again. We go one do TWBC, we encourage people in for them, we always go able for pay them the monthly subscription or any donation, and sometimes bury they can come, then want to the financial secretary, now they collect them money, then they or now you go be account or make a list for the paid members, and all that thing they will make sure see it happen. Because if we not do that, at the end of the day, we're just gonna shoot yourself again our foot. I will not want that. Because for me, if I know let me name go happy as if they say, oh, that money will pay, you know, get account for that. Because even me, once you don't so beside the financial secretary, like we get some certain organization there around UK, yeah, most time like burying the money there, na me they get that there. Married money, na me they get that. Get glad money, na me honey they come. Why? Because they know say where person put money in my account. If they 1,500 or any amount, anytime they need that money, they I always they give them back. So then kind people and they Uboku, but not to all man will say, I get this ability, I'm willing for doing. But we have the ability, the strength, and we're willing back for to help the people and let people and just left corruption. Simple way.
Okay. Currently registrations that they go on, people are subscribing, but the figures of people that really contribute money inside the account, now the UK and I account right now, I get information say you're not quite encouraging. And London being the largest in terms of membership for the APC, we'd expect say by now, if we don't go into we hundreds of people that we don't pay, then 2 years subscription inside this accounts. So we will forget enough voters then we will vote for the London chapter. So what do you think say that the problem right now with these finances them? People are not seem to be willing for pay. What do go on?
Yeah, this is the bit again. I'm the type for telling you that encouragement because now if one make let people and pay, if we just begin to put names them for people who they don't pay. Because some man the way you see the list in them, no they worry. But if you not see them, you know to worry. How can you want to go aspire then you not pay it? So but if them will make that bold moves for say now, okay, the people all they don't pay, now this APC forum will go come begin to display the list the names in. The one all of the aspire they don't pay full money, and the one they back on they not pay it, will not go put the name the body. Possibly all they don't pay, the name they for begin to display. People will begin to pay. Because now politics na money. Without them small money, then they we not go nowhere. We therefore just encourage people like what to do so now. Now more of encouraging now. Forget about what the job now what they aspire for. What to do so now for expert and for encourage other people in order to watch for say, hey, I need for beginning to pay me money.
Okay, Mufti, say recently APC they go through very tight schedule, and in the past few weeks they do what they call membership drive a salon, and people in a salon, even though the money not that much for pay for, but they not get the money. They basically don't have the money to register themselves, and they rely on people then from the diaspora for pay for them, for send money for them, for make them will register them people then. And it also can happen during this Christmas period. This Christmas period, every household, for some reason, money they done. Whether not on presents now, whether not on boku food now, any kind of way, inside Christmas money they done. January can be very, very quiet. Now you don't come back to the time Usai, they don't tell people them for pay for 2 years. And in that 2 years backlog, some people they don't really, really get the money. And Europe, of course, na pound we dey pay na Ghana, which have some money na euro, some money na dollars. So it's difficult for certain people then for able to fulfill that 2 years just for make them go vote. Some money they aspire, but for go vote now 2 years then say they go for pay for. Why make I go pay 2 years money if na £120 or whatever it is I got for go pay? Why make I not use that money there? You know, I go do other thing with them for feed myself. Gas business don't go up, electricity don't go up, and I don't spend money doing this with self. For go vote for Mufti, why make I go spend £120? If you're an executive member, you for pay £240. 2 years backlog. So some people they gamble. So what message you go get for them kind people in there?
Yeah, in this instance, everybody's circumstance is very, very difficult, just like I say. If someone do undergo a very, very tough situation, there's nothing you can do. You not go to pay. But the one that we be see them get, like especially like who been in the UK, yeah, if you see somebody not pay, maybe it might not just want pay. Because if you determine for pay that 150 day, I'm not going to say a small money, but you go pay them. So all the way for get them people that they on board is just to encourage them, talk to them nice. Now it's about just biopolitics. Talk to them nice frequently. Let them see, just like I tell you, that list for see the people that don't pay, and then name them these people and go begin to continue for pay because we don't boku. But some man they look after in copy. If I see say now, OrWanKaSu don't pay for 1 year, me say I go to shame. I would just say, let me save our pay. So now I know more, therefore be very, very bold. And moreover, if they branch me so bold, I'm going to say now, because the way they see things, look, call people in a one big hall. Look, see now, this is an APC talk show. Maybe if they pay for talk, pay safe, but a membership drive. And look, see how people will pay them money then. We'll make that so much more glad. From there, we'll be able to talk to people and back. With their monthly contribution about their backlog. Now, we just offend strategies, because strategies sometimes, they make what see people like say, make how they can call ourselves for raise money, fundraising. If you go make fundraising, then the possibly they go, you now go put for do the fundraising, be possibly people like sabi, not to possibly able cajole people in mind. Because within that moment, if we're able to talk to anybody, let the money then a laka for pull up. Ma we be see when they say more to us, when I put and say, okay, now this is your responsibility. We need money, Lord man pay. Then people will get them bokuna the branch. So now some of them say, therefore do. If you're not able to do, they are gathering this, but once in a while, we will say, okay, now move to a financial sector, me use for do the now every morning, you will post this for remind people about the money. And okay, one issue that we post and follow out so certain message, some man they look they pay because there's a provocation back man and up Saloma not stand provocation, we like provocation or not able stand. So politics sometimes I make we now the youth doing before first and the facts will go meeting. The facts. It come to a time. Because what they bring the fed, so man, we want talk, then they back want talk, then they begin the fed. Tell the we my heart to only keep quiet. I tell them, old man, keep quiet. If you move to, don't say Mufti, maybe Mufti mix and tell me heart to I want talk, old man, then they talk again. Want talk, then nobody answer. I keep quiet because it's in themselves stupid. So now so begin to do people and hearts then begin to calm down because Sierra Leone and their heart is very hot too. So sometimes for take something from somebody, therefore be very, very smart and know how you put towards them.
So the strategy for put people in names there up. For say you don't pay, you not pay it, you don't pay half amount, you don't pay complete it. Now strategy way I believe say somebody be want apply that strategy there with financial secretary at some point when I month. We want to apply that strategy there. But you get a very stark warning by some of the comrades that we tell and say, if I see me name by any list for money, for pay or not pay, it's not voluntary. Not to tax, they can't tax me. If I don't get time for pay you right now, they can't put me name for name me and shame me. If you do that one day, they put you in a court. What do you go say to them people in there?
Then people in the dynamic from the constitution self. We see kind side. Some of them say an obligation. So there's no court business there. Because we know the rules. That's why we are not scared. Because one way kind side any of them gathering there's rules and regulation wherein they tell you say monthly subscription if you be able to do them. So if you're not able to do them, they write you, see name. So what's not the big deal there? I feel say for me, I got an argument that I'm not scared for challenging type of people and they for as a financial secretary, then people and they people are able to deal with individually, even in a group, people who don't know me were very stubborn, but then from them. So at the end of the day, people they don't try with the hard pass. So man will tell you if you put me them with meet up na peck and black, but at the end of then subdue because they don't say that the right thing they do. Because past people will be say they don't want to do nothing like for contribution at the beginning, get so upset. So man go able pay safe, but he still get upset because he the one the other people in back then go there on the we then go there around and then they pay. No, we no one that day. Because politics sometimes na lucky game. So man we not contribute if you not take time, then we end up for can give something. So now I make one law all man pay. If you end up for giving, I know say yes. OrWanKaSu is as we contribute anything, he participate. We know unless some man just day in a corner, they just can give. It don't happen in that country. You know,
Yeah.
so they not do nothing. So they participate and they don't even contribute, but they look at the whole big position. At the end of the day, people and they put them there, they need to do nothing for the country because they not suffer nothing. They don't know what in a how to give to put her in a simple tax. In a
Yeah,
simple
because it happened for the past 4 5 years. A lot of people then
yeah.
within the APC they don't pay the monthly
No,
subscription
they
to
pay.
them. And the secretariat na Salombi they always they talk that. You know, one of we technical man them in Gona Freetown, where Mr. Mo Bangura MMBB, he go na the party secretariat and them tell them plain. They say, Una will come on at the UK and Ireland. Una not be they pay nothing from 2016 or something like that. Una not pay nothing na the
See,
secretariat na Salon. You
see.
know, then una want let we dey do this for una, let we dey do that for una, every time they call na plaba and stuff like that. So the secretary have been really frown out we because with strategy we've been used now, so not been work. People are not going to contribute. And now then they ask people now for pay for 2 years backlog. And
See.
people are not getting because one a Christmas period, two people they do their declaration, the one for people that pay £30, £40, £50 for going at the declaration. You get other people away also they help the family and for register to the party for them to get chance of vote for them, lower level elections. Then you get your family issues them for deal with. There's a lot of financial constraints right now this period. Now within the ask for making people and pay for 2 years backlog. So this is a bit of a problem for we this party for now.
Yeah, not problem. It's not problem now. We don't know. So this is a problem. We don't find a solution for them. We're not for encouraging people when we can't tell you, if you put my name, you will go to court. Then in the first place, no come and join. This is where I believe say NC don't be a member. If your obligation there for you, will keep them for avoid this backlog in the future. So now the only way is if we not display ourselves, some man find it very irritating.
Yeah.
But Lord, able send like their alerts, like I tell you.
Yeah.
Send on their own phone them personally.
Yeah.
Lord, they see back how it work. But no matter how that update will happen, if it not happen, they will get in kind of situation. They're back. They at the end of the day, they will say, who ran at the financial sector, who ran at the treasurer, who ran at the secretary. So at the end of the day, wouldn't call them, they say, well, me, they do nothing. Because at the end of the day, for 2016 to now, if we know you will get no better contribution, then the party no lie. Avoid that now. And I make for put competent people in. People who be say they know what they do. You go put somebody in a position, you don't know what they do. Then they bring them put them in problem. Yeah. Omega some people they may take position at the youth wing. At the end, pastor begin to remind them for say, my friend, like, this is your role. Because if you say we don't get the role, you just relax. Somebody for do the work because at I believe. I'm not gonna say if people on the media they do the work, but they lapse a little bit. They make this comeback for them.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic. I think I like the idea of sending alerts to people and reminding them for making contribution. I think that's very important. So, comrades of the APC, this is the upfront one-to-one interview with comrade OrWanKaSu. So all the comrades that really aspire for various positions them within the APC. Today we did with comrade winner Mr. Ahmed Hassan Bangura, aka Mufti. Maori aspire for a position of the financial secretary in the London chapter. And of course, Maori get experience in that already at the youth wing and at the UK and Ireland. And Maori, the community trust them. They call him Mufti, they get that name there because of his trustworthiness na this na this community. During the time of the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, they call him Alamin. Alamin means the trustworthiness. That's the meaning. And because of the trustworthiness, that I make it get a title there, because of the way we handle money. So this man replicates that kind of tenacity there for handle money and be transparent to the money and able for alert people and chase people them up for the money for let them pay within their obligation. So it aspire for this position, and we want to encourage people them we potential voters them for watch them, for view them, for analyze this man in submission the way they make and make decisions when the time they come for votes for put for for make it will be the financial secretary. So far, aware of anybody with aspire for that position. There. So I think say behind the scenes, it depend do in declaration on behind the scenes. And I'm already pray bad. You get the next prayer the way you can pray, they will do for people we go make them not aspire for that position. You go turn unopposed. But anyway, this is Mufti. We come back to you, Mufti, on the second stage of this. We want to ask you, the elections they come very soon, and then we see them not postpone the diaspora elections. We wonder if they ever postpone them back because a lot of things are not quite settled yet. We get about, if I'm not mistaken, almost 200 petitions at the whole country, almost 200. How long will we for deal with them petition in day, case by case, till then conclude everything before then they actually go into the constituency level, before they come to the regional level, till to this diaspora level. And we only got this month, January, few days for making the elections. What are you actual, expectation with regards to these elections happening at the time we would expect them for?
Yeah, because party decision sometimes not to angry man decision, because I believe look for we are, yeah, even at the UK, yeah, not all man don't even declare it for aspire for anything. Imagine if like that date them they say they'll go, you go be rush. I think so when them postpone us, so but man, this is now an opportunity, at least for casual people who be say them in laps behind with their payment, with other things, or people who be say they can be a good aspirant for a certain position. This is not the time back for letting them begin to say, oh, I think I need for aspire for this position. I think postponing all this type of elections, I think it makes sense to the party. They will say, some decision they we party can don't take for just the support and see the party in your own voice hard. Because if the party able make decision we be say it effect to the other layman, then a party not going to be a strong party. Sometimes they make decision, at least you just see if they listen to the words them, But
Okay.
at the end of the day, whatever they do now, what you go to do if they don't postpone them, what you therefore do just for support and see how best we will able to encourage other people and for let them go to pay small.
So you think say the court order wouldn't give for finish all the elections them inside this January, we're going for meet that deadline day, forget to flag bearer elections them.
Well, and the title for even you said we ask that question, say you will see like that mission impossible, but it depends. If that now the date them they don't put, I think if they work towards and they can still able to. Sometimes for postpone is fine, but someone will tell you say delay is dangerous. The more the delay in the opposition and the more they give time to the opposition for thing. If it's sometimes something and they always don't put them, Lord just continue time. That postpone, and they bring Bokut in there, So most of the time, I think say like for the flag bearership, from now to January, you will see like a short or a long, but if now they did that, they don't put logo for them. Because if they don't come on our way now, at least we know say now we got aspirant. We got all man on the young position. Then you go easy follow the move or they do other thing. But if we stuck in one thing, till now we able to do one thing, it's like we're not moving anywhere. That's why sometimes people at the say, oh, the party they in a dispute. But no, they're not.
Okay. So Mufti, who that's within the APC way now you political we the admire inside the APC, who are the people that way you can mention to me for say, yeah, then people are so and people that way they admire in the way they conduct themselves politically within the APC.
You mean the party as a whole, yeah?
Party, anybody now within the APC, how
Yeah, for me, like the power, unless himself don't try, because them part and they aspire we, the thing they all then do, himself will say, yes, this power, what you don't do, so let God bring people in back on the work pass up. I feel say sometimes, like, in terms of aspirants, for me, from the day we then we are Samura, I just like I just believe saying a man who for just support, forget about whatever you get against them. But if we all day better for now, they win. But the moment we start for divide, we say because no, I don't want to. Let me what a possible for the this possible for the group A for the or team B for the. At the end of the day, now we say for the just do. SLPP will be say then the aspirant at that time, the 2018. If you see the way they put there. But at the end, with the all day better, nothing win. So we say that do for do we be so for just solar with pride for pulling people here. No, just stick to one person. For me, if he asks me in terms of aspirant, I would like Samora for like be lead dismantle. I believe saying we able dismantle them. But whosoever person back it happen for be the aspirant, would you go do back as party all for the better. So now make the election here. I know I get them with postpone them too far.
So you think so we go? You think so we go win the elections with Samura, or you think so without Samura we might just lost the elections?
For now, what I notice if they put Samura, they would win quick. But if they not put her now, till we will cajole people in back for letting you know, Salomon, they will tell you they will not sabi this. This is the other two woman is scared for. Because if you see like 2018, where the day then declare say Samura and then give as a flag bearer, what's the first thing you sabia? So man they say no sabia. But now, from that time they lose state to now, nobody know the yen as a will tell you say no sabia. So for me, for that self alone, I just wanted to allow you just go for this aspiranting. Because you don't try.
Well, a level playing field. You get people them already where they know within the APC, where then are the big six or the big 10. Right now, they know they don't serve within the APC, very experienced people. Them supposing one of them capture that position, they, as flag bearer.
Yeah, if anyone back capture them. Yeah, if anyone back capture them, then our people now will not go ask question again for say Sabia, not Sabia. But now NT will therefore go by election, not to like tradition they say selection. So this is not a good thing. So whosoever win there, we know say it's fair and free. So we just wait for the good news. I feel say the day we APC will get aspirant, that's where we start consider ourselves that we are talking. You see, for more lose election, all man just be quiet until they bring forward the ritual content. Mashallah. Then they have fashion for next time.
Yeah. So you see the elections the APC, UK and I, it become very contentious right now. How you find them? How you feel say this election go for being at the UK and Ireland? We see a lot of people there where you sabi, we don't campaign you, we you self don't campaign to. How you see the election? The election go for be a free, fair elections?
Hopefully, because that's not that we all hope. Because if they not be free and fair, then we all go just lose courage again. Because people that look up to this election. For me, like the youth wing alone, we get Adams, we don't show interest. Then we get Malcolm, we don't show interest. Both of them, now we all leader them. So sometimes we look at these two players, you just say no more than just put you in a very funny position wherein, for me now, if I support Adams openly, Malcolm will say, "What about me?" If I can't support Malcolm openly, Adams will say, "What about me?" Now make today you see like the youth wing, they all day quiet. You know, where is somebody more go call, oh, are they for that? Because now nobody know who they for. And the way this politics, you go not to that politics like before, people they can't make noise for somebody. All man just they quiet, they look. The consultation just for just a sign of respect for say I want this, then I just consult you. But sometimes no means you therefore can't fight me battle. And the politician and then they all able fight them battle there. So yeah. So they can't convince we.
Yeah, because these are elections, and you rightly say, then people here so now we leaders them. They don't serve we, and we don't learn a lot from them. Now they can't do elections. They'll do the contest for positions then. Probably the same position or whatever. They'll do we know say if we then deal within we, they'll be good so far now elections, and if you then do that election day, one get for win, one get for loss. So what do you think for the person we get for loss? We don't lost some like the APC, or we're not going for get in service, we're not going for using skills. What do you think say will happen? What you will say to them people in the way probably don't lost when are you leader way say you believe in?
The only thing I go and say, if anybody then they happen to for say the person can, he lose, we not let nobody disgruntled. Because then I'm bad pan politics. Someone go say, "Yes, you know, give me like now. What are the aspires if somebody can't win? I not forget that upset mind for say why they not give me. Then I gonna come and begin to grieve or grumble. No, that's not politics. As long as the election free and fair, if you just accept defeat, because you as a politician, if you know they you know they accept defeat, it's not good. If it's somebody we need, therefore accept and shake hand with the person because that's not the end of the world. And moreover, then push you all not to pay position. So what's the grudge for? So now I know they try for urge people and say, dear, if you aspire for anything, that does not mean that you're going to win. If you happen for win or you're happy for loss, let believe say now what thing God mark. Because for any tool to do, if you know they put God before, then they bring then problem here. With some man lose the beginning, they say, oh, I did take the back seat. No, there's no back seat. I will continue the journey. Because the election and just election, we'll get the proper one over there for going from party to party. This is not just within ourselves party election. So that not for be like wearing for can begin a fight yourself, you know. So then
Yeah.
I mean take no more.
Okay. Well, that's good because go find where somebody call out on these elections and then they out of the executive because basically that's what's going to happen. If you go as far for a contentious position, you did out of the executive after the elections where you not win, then you are out, and the next man and go able for carry on, and we don't know what thing for happen to you, what you decide for do, because we don't see man the way old position within the APC, then they more carry the party, then they do all kind of bad things into the party. Let alone now somebody we don't lost election where you feel say you go win, then now you don't can become a non-executive member. So it very kind of dangerous for we. And now this can make some people in the wonder say, that's election clause we APC been gets. I mean, good one, oh, would they try for include everybody, we nobody know to loser. Then will give you small position under, then give them the small position, all man involved inside the APC reggae. But now elections. If you see them make you pop, then kick you out. Pam, boom. So now that's no. So what thing I go on for ask you, Mufti? Of course, you don't show me some real sense of reason why we for vote for you for this position we they aspire for. And now we want for know Usai Mufti get some kind of lab system. Usai you get challenges there where you need for work on personally. For say yes, this now one of the areas that where I get small issue, but I go work on them for improving them because everybody gets them highs and then get them lows. So which one are you own challenges there? Which one are you vices that you get?
Yeah, because just like I'm telling you, the challenge them who me start was very, very challenging because for the people in pay was very difficult. And it come a time wherein I feel say like, oh, I need to for quit. Just like I did talk to. You say people don't want pay. Then you mind they tell you say, no, don't run from your responsibility. You know? Some of the challenges I face was how to get the money from people. How
No, no, now like personally, you personal like you get strength within yourself. You get good skills then, you get good things there where you do for yourself. You get sat inside the way you get strength, you know. So whose parts are your weakness? For instance, some people can say, like interview somebody talk say, in left for the left in the late. Thinking the delay for left in the late. Some man can say, no, well, me, I get one match too much. Me asking one way I can see certain things that they happen. Now a very difficult question now, I cannot tell you
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yes, a very difficult question because people really need to see the negative side of themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Understand? Now
Mm-hmm.
other people they see the own negative side of them. You see, for making them able to identify the own negative side and explain them, say them, making difficult. You see, so now difficult question. I
No,
know.
I woke up and I don't understand that properly. One
Yeah,
of the things, just like I talk to them, because people let me describe me say, oh, Mufti, you're very not intelligent. You're very harsh the way you control the money. That mean give me this the idea for say because people don't begin to complain, just like I talk. Like make them very very soft. Because it come to a time, the first method I'm going to apply like for with the post the updating at the forum directly all man see. First was nobody no like can. So I get passionate phone calls. Even at one time, one of the comrade take me to police. Then care me them go, the guy say me the harass too much for money business. So I explained to the policeman, I say, not for say the harass we all are agreeing for be a politician, and we have rules and regulation. And the regulation, every month is individual, everybody there for pay. So this person who I ask her, because I put him at the forum, he gets upset. So within that, then tell me, so okay, now not bring again at the forum, load one to ISEF. So I begin to send out to people personally until they get comfortable with the notice, then we begin to bring them back. Because I know that now the only way you will cook. Because on my ends, now you want grade receive and not care. But the moment you know, so all man they see, so now that I know the harshness of collecting money, then I mean they see like now one of the weakness people in the team say, oh, you shouldn't do that. These are some of the yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Mufti, you know my way get a private business where you do that the community and for the community. This business also use this opportunity make it tell you about your skills what you get, which you can do, you know, as a private business. Because you get a degree in business marketing and management and stuff like that. So give me a little bit about your skills what you do on the side.
Yeah, some of my skills they're various. I get too many skills, especially in buildings. Because like now the UK for the past 19 to 20 years now, me I just like to design house like this, interior. Normally where they can give locals them house and people who that buy house, I mean they can call for good renovator and they do. So I got a business of my own wherein the business is called OrWanKaSu Construction. We do very well now UK and we do very well back in Sierra Leone. We build houses from scratch. The reason why I choose these areas as a politician, because I believe say we politician and can power most of what they want to do, they just want to do infrastructure. If you get somebody they go take outside a builder from outside, we no get political knowledge, sometimes it might find it a bit difficult. But you as a politician, imagine now if I happen for be like Minister of Works, he thinks I go lapse? No, I go and make fire road for the country. I go and do a lot of things because I've got a lot. I don't see how you can make them bridge, how they make the houses in. So I go and do the same. Sometimes while they go to Sierra Leone and they see like the roundabout them, they say, oh, this is not clock tower. And they look at that, they laugh. The day where they get like a clock tower, we then go say, now one build a clock tower, Mufti, you be the head. You be the engineer for this clock tower. White man go pay for me, UK for go see. Because now that's what we need. Let people encounter skills inside politics. Not to for just go sit down. Skills will be say it able help the layman them. Because that country, if you able employ 5, 10, 15, 20 people, they don't try, you don't help the government somehow. And we don't do more than that. And they give job to tilers them, and they give job to painters them, and they give job to people who they do house plan, and they give job to people who they design kitchen. So in terms of housing, I don't do a lot. So in terms of like what I do the business and marketing, my own business, that means I said the marketer, my brother. For now, because there's no money for pay, possibly they can do advertisement just for cut down cost. Then I do my own advert for myself. Because I used to be a London Parrot reporter, wherein they give you news, they kind of give out to the people, and then they know, but people are not like say for Canada social media. Now we start this talk. And today, the talk don't lead you into wherein I have to sell my own business. So one of the viewer then, beside politics, if you get you also the issue in Sierra Leone, the best person for contact now the Mufti. Honest, accountability, transparency. So what's at the pray with the afraid. So this is not the difference we want bring inside politics. The people and believe say the people who don't run the country, they're okay in terms of corruption. Just like you say one thing, the prophet and call Allah, I mean the trustworthy. Tell me can the prophet we want cajole people and honest in bring inside Makkah. People that can't get money for keep. It come to a time when woman being Khadija, we be see him get a lot of money. He give prophet, he say, prophet, go do business for me. The first business where prophet go do, we come, the money we out, Khadija not believe. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we need people who are honest and people who learn skills, and prophet may get skills in skill, I'm in trader. Not was a normal just prophet who he was a trader. Mm-hmm. So this is how we do things, you know.
Okay. Thank you very much. I believe say the one that they view this go don't know say Mufti gets a business what they call OrWanKaSu Construction. They do interior decoration, they do garden work, they do building constructions, not only in the UK, also in Sierra Leone. And me, one of the people that we don't link them to few people them where you don't do business for, we don't work for, and then people and they them come back to me with very good recommendation for say this guy is very good, but now the money no more we like pass mark.
Mashallah. We need a man. I like that.
Yes. So basically, we want for give you the opportunity now, make you talk to we, make you tell we why we for vote for you for be the financial secretary. We come to the end of this interview, and you dey aspire for a very important position, and for make you win this position, and people then go for vote for you. So now talk to you people that will go for vote for you, for make you convince them, for say yes, we dey vote for Mufti for the financial secretary for the London chapter. Over to you.
Me fambulen. This is not a brother. I no need for introduce myself again. Ahmed Hassan Bangura, aka political mufti. Guys, this is not a brother. They aspire for the London chapter financial secretary. Who that day we know want somebody go give account of you day-to-day money transaction. Who that day today we don't want transparency for money, accountability for money, and somebody the whole money trustworthy. And somebody will get shame, and somebody will be saying a community champion na UK. So this is not a brother, I'm not scared. Vote for the guy when the time come. And endorse. And the next person back we will see himself on the same position. At the big dear, let not forget for vote for me, and I will vote for her.
So thank you very much, Mufti.
Yes,
I think say this is very interesting.
definitely.
Now we want the same position. Let not forget to vote for you.
No, me don't vote for her. Yeah, man of
Let me
affection.
vote for her.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. I think say it's a pleasant end to this very fantastic interview. We
Yeah.
want to encourage everybody where they aspire for various positions then within the APC. May them come to we, may them can talk to we about their aspiration, and may them can sell themselves, because tomorrow we go for look at them video there. So we begin choose we aspirants them. Begin say, okay, I don't go to this man see, make a vote for him, and then see also then are archives, and then are YouTube, then are Twitter, then are Facebook, and we can always go back to them and listen to what this man talk. Tomorrow, you make any mistake, you make any blunder, you make any utterance the way no coincide with what you've been saying on that video we've been see some time ago. We go back to them for reference. You see, so it's very, very important. So one for use this opportunity for say thank you very much for the opportunity we yourself give me for let we able for interview you. And we go say from now we say thank you, and then we say thank you to all the technical team, the production team, and the technical mandem, Mr. MMBB, Mr. Delwin Thomas, Dr. Dinke, Sweet Bonita, all everybody that aspire for position, and now we get for interview quite a lot of people. Then till next time, we say thank you very much. Bow out, and Mina comrade OrWanKaSu, na the APC online TV platform, the Upfront one-to-one interview with all APC comrades. Thank you very much.